Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Steve, the Frugal Father, and in today's video, I want to talk to you about personal savings. I want to talk about low risk investments and why I think that they are a critical piece in your financial tool belt. So let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully, you like this content, share it, and subscribe. And put in the comment section um, the safe investment that you really like to use. All right, so let's get into it. So, I refer to my grandparents a lot. They did to have actually a big influence, I feel like, on my um, mentality about saving and investing and making sure you're always prepared, especially for those rainy days. So let's get into it. So CDs, certificates of deposits. Shop around. I learned that early on with reading. Um, they would just go to one bank and everything was done there. But they may not offer the highest rate, right? And we want our money to work hard for us because we work hard for our money, right? How many meetings are we sitting in? How many customers are we dealing with? Um, how many complaints do we have to deal with? How many, projects, etc., right? So all of the time that we're spending doing these things adds up, right? So we want our money to work as hard as we are for our money, right? Our paychecks. So shop around for those CDs. Like I said, maybe it's not your primary bank, maybe it's an online bank, maybe it's a credit union. Most of the places have all their rates on their sites. So go out, take a look, and if they have a better rate, go there and open up a CD. Some of them may say, "Oh, we have to have a savings account," which is fine. You can open them up for like $5, and that's a win-win for everybody. Um, so I definitely think that CDs should be part of your portfolio, especially if you're saving for a house or a car. Every year you may say like, "Oh, I need to save $10,000 every year." Every year, take that $10,000 and put it in a CD because your CD is going to earn more than your savings account, unless you have a high yield savings account. Remember, just look at all the options. CDs aren't going to hurt. The only loss that you would have is if you withdraw the money early. Um, I think it's a 2 or 3 month penalty for early withdrawal. So again, if it's a 6 month CD and you withdraw at 3, you're going to lose 3 months worth of interest, but not your principal. Next thing is savings bonds. I still believe that savings bonds can be beneficial in your portfolio. Again, it's not a huge amount of money that you're going to put in. It's a small amount, but put it in. Put it in for your future self, for your future kids, or grandkids, or whatever the case may be. Even if it's just $25 a year, put it in. It's very simple to set up on treasurydirect.gov. And you can go in there and it's a few clicks. Um, again, once you have your account set up. Um, and then you can redeem it all directly through the Treasury Department because they phased out paper savings bonds years ago, and they have this new format out now. So I definitely think that savings bonds do still have a portion in your portfolio. Sorry, that was bothering me. Just like CDs do and savings accounts. Remember, if you're trying to save up for something like, let's say, a house purchase or a car purchase or a boat purchase or whatever it is, don't put that money into a riskier investment. For instance, like stocks or bonds, things like that, because you may need to liquidate that money quickly, especially if a great deal comes across and you're prepared, you're ready. Maybe it's a year before you were planning, but if that deal lands in your lap, take it. So definitely that's why CDs are great or high yield savings accounts so that your money is more liquid. I always believe in having that. It's kind of like my rainy day funds safety net. So, we're always trying to save and have an emergency fund. But it's also good to have CDs, especially if they're laddered, so that you have that interest rate coming in, maybe at a 6 month, a 12 month, a 24 month. Some have 15 months. Um, so take a look at those and, start investing and putting your money away. And again, that could be your step in the door besides a checking and a savings account. Um, Again, savings bonds, if it's a once a year thing, once a month thing, um, just kind of make it a habit. And, after all these years, let's say you start when you're, 20 or 21 or 23, you have so many years, even if you're just doing it once a year, at the very end, you're going to have so much money saved up and stored away that like $25 a month or even once a year, it's gonna make a big difference. It really, really is. Um, and then definitely, use that money how you want to, right? Um, you can use it to go on a great vacation. You could use it to buy a retirement place. Um, you could start generational wealth with that money. So there's lots of possibilities that are out there. So like I said, I definitely believe that having uh, safe places to put your money for short term and long term focus is definitely beneficial. I've been a big fan of it. It's helped me out. It's helped me ride out the ups and downs of the market because I knew that maybe if I lost, 10%, I still had sort of 10% set aside in safe investments to help me weather that storm. I hope you guys found something useful from this video. I hope to hear what you love as far as a safe investment goes. Put it in the comments section, and I'll see you guys in the next video.